Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Um, so I want to make a different type of video today. This one is more intended for like an outside audience, or players that are very new. So this is just going to kind of be explaining the game in as much detail as I can, and then also giving some tips and tricks along the way. So we will go ahead and get started, and I'll kind of explain what the game is and all that good stuff. So for those of you that don't know, MegaPlanet is an interactive MMORPG game where a world of like nostalgia, creativity, fun, and socializing lies ahead. So roleplay, meet new friends, start relationships, show off your endless creativity by trying to build the ultimate room, home, and different environments. So yeah, it's definitely a very, very addicting game in my opinion. You have a little character, and you start out with a little bit of currency. So how it works is, we'll look at the top here. This is the currency to buy things in the game. You have gold, and you have credits. Gold is how you purchase certain limited time items. It's a different type of currency. You cannot physically trade gold to another player. That is what credits is used for. Credits, you can also buy things in store, but you can also buy things from other people. And yes, you do interact with other people in this. So for instance, we will see if there is anybody in the community space, just to give you an idea, and this might be extremely loud. Okay, no one was there, but that's alright. We will find people. Here we go. So you just click around to walk, and people just host these little events, and you just try to trade and sell and buy other items, and it's actually very cool. And then everybody has their own style of like how they design things. So like, let's see this guy's main thing. So what you'll do, if you want to see any information about another person, you'll just click on them. You can visit their pad, you can give them some love, you can request to trade them, you can add them as a buddy, you can block them, you can report them. Whisper is coming soon, so what a whisper normally entitles is you can type to this person without anybody else in the room seeing it. Only you and that person can see. It's like a private message. You can also kick them if they're in your room and they're kind of bothering you. You can kick them out. You can view player info. So it shows wealth, it shows the level, and it shows the love. And I'm going to get into a little bit more detail on what the wealth is. But it also shows which I think is actually really, really cool, is when they actually joined MegaPlanet. That is really cool. But let's go see what this guy's design is. And this looks awesome. I like this. He's got all his e-balls. So these items aren't just randomly bought items. I don't know how else to explain that. But each item in the game has a meaning, it has a purpose, in my opinion. So right now, what is popular, it is called a pre-order item. So before the game ever released to the public, you could pre-order certain items. Those items is pretty much everything in this room right now. So these here, these payphones, the Mega Colas, Fire Pod, these thrones, this fireplace, vintage TVs, hockey table, putting greens, safes, fallen soldier, e-balls, and I believe the chairs as well. Oh, and the Christmas throne. So I believe this guy has every single pre-item except a dance floor. I don't see a dance floor. But I can show you a dance floor. So we will go. And I know I'm moving fast, but I'll get through the things. And here's a dance floor. So yeah, you can just kind of travel about whoever you want to join. Here's Tom W, one of the devs of the game, I believe. At least he's an admin in here, so yeah, he's got a little e-ball rocking and rolling. Tom W. Tom L, the owner, balling out with his dance floor, his e-balls. But yes, so that's a little bit of how you can interact with other people. Let's go through what each of these items mean. So, of course, I am not at my home right now. It shows me in the top left, I am visiting Tom L's pad. Shout out Tom L. If I want to go to my home, I just click home. And now I am here. I'm at HKH Free Fallen's pad. Right here, the three little green people, that is your buddy list. So you can see what friends you have are online. So I got Brett, ILWild Truth, Equinox, Ross, and Tom W. They are all online. You can also add people. So if you have a friend in IRL that just made an account and you're like, hey, I need to add you, what's your name? You know, you can type in what their name is and you can just add them and it'll tell you if you typed it incorrect or if you didn't. Could not find user, please try again. There is no HKH baller. I made that up. Events. Events is where you're going to get most of your socializing between other people. So you can click on event. This person is wanting you to rate for rate. So what's going to happen is when I join this event, I'm going to talk to him and I'm going to say, hey, I rated. And then he's going to join my pad and he's going to rate it. So I will show you. The way you rate someone's pad is when you join. You will go to this side here, the very top right corner, and you will either put a thumbs up to upvote it, to rate it good, or do a thumbs down to rate it bad. Let's see if he'll go right. Okay, so he already rated. Yeah, I was at 63, now I'm at 64. Moving on to the next thing is appearance. So here I can actually change what I want to look like for the items that I actually have. So for instance, I clicked on the costume icon. I don't have any costumes, so it's not going to show up. I will show you how to get more. Mini games, you click on it, there is something called big spins. I don't have any coins. But what you would do is you would start the game, the wheel would spin, and you are trying to get the jackpot, which is currently at 1465. But you keep spinning, keep spinning. Each spin, a bankrupt square is added, and the more times you spin, the more bankrupts show up. So it's trying to make it, you know, obviously challenging to win the 1465. It is actually a very cool little mini game. Next we have the store. The way the store works, you can start with items, for instance. So we are going to look at rare collectible items. So we have a rare spyglass. A rare spyglass is for spotting those pesky park ducks. We have a rare gumball machine. Who doesn't love a gumball? This rare gumball machine is a must-have. And then you have the statue. It's important from the mythical Easter Island. Get one today. So you can see that one of the items is worth credits, and two of the items are worth gold. So these two were the very first two rare items in the game. They are in the store for, I believe it's 30 days total. And you can see that it expires in 20 days from now. This one got added 2 days ago, I want to say, maybe 1 day ago. It's in the store for a week. It was just a little thing that was in an update. But here's also what I want to explain. So this costs 36 gold. It's 240 crowns. But what does that mean? Well, I'll show you. I don't have any gold to spend at the moment, but we'll buy something just so I can show you what this is. So let's buy something that's kind of expensive. Let's buy one of these. So it's 500 credits and it's 33 crowns. My total crowns is at 10,130. That is showing what my wealth is. How wealthy am I? How much have I spent? How much have I bought? How much have I interacted with other things? So, I also want to point out that I'm at 1870 XP until I reach the next level. 33 of these crowns is also going to give me, it's going to give me 33 wealth, and it's also going to give me 33 XP. So just to test this out, I am at 1870. We're going to go ahead and subtract 33 from it. So this number, after I purchase this item, should be at 1837. So let's see if that's accurate. Yes, 100% accurate. So that is that. But yes, on the left-hand side for the items, we have all the different categories. This one is Easter 2025. This is also limited for 30 days. You can see all the different items there. You have luxury living. This one is not limited. I think this will be in the store for a while. But yeah, different. Make a little luxury living pad. more of a high-end, classy look. Then you have gold, and these are these have, it looks like it's a little bit longer than a month, maybe 2 months it'll be in store. You have luxury cabin, make a little cozy cabin. You have garden, that's also limited time, by the way. Looks like it's in the store for 3 months. Garden does not look like it's going to expire. It'll be in the store for a while. You can make a little cool little outdoor area type vibe. I like it. You have cinema. Oh. Cinema. We'll circle back to cinema. You have a gym. You can make a little gym area. Also not limited. You have yard sale. So just some random items, I guess, to get a little Xbox, a little PlayStation. Not really. It's actually a yard sale game console 2 and a yard sale game console 1. But we know what they are. You have the beer garden. Who don't love a nice glass of beer if you're appropriate age? And then we have your starter collection, just to get you something in your little pad to get you started. You can also purchase walls. You can click the categories the same exact way to see what kind of walls you can purchase. So this is the Easter pastel type color walls, luxury living. There's nothing in gold. Garden, gym, yard sale, and starter. Same thing for floors. You can go through each category. You can also buy different appearances. So as you saw, I didn't have any costumes when I showed previously. So if I scroll down to, or outfits, I could purchase this for 700 credits. And then after I purchase it, I can go back into appearance and I can change and fix it up. Hello, Ross. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Ross. Now let's look at properties. So properties, what you'll do is you will click on the main pad here, and this is my main pad. This is where I'm at currently. If I want to go to another one, I'll click on it and click the little house with the arrow. Boom. Now I'm in my Easter pad. Then I can go to the movie theater. I'm not going to go there yet. I still have to upload the video for that. But I'm going to release this one first. Then you have a little storage area. I have nothing in there. If I want to add a room to this, what you'll do is you will click up here to rename the room. And you will say, what are we going to build next? We'll call it relax or something. And you'll click new room. It'll say, would you like to purchase a new room for 250 credits? Yep. I'll confirm it. Okay, a little black screen will happen every once in a while. You just refresh, it's no big deal. And now my relax is here, and I can go to it, and it's a blank room. So I can design this however I want to. So speaking of that, let's go ahead and make a little relax lounge if we can. This is not how it's going to be. This is just an example. So I can go to edit room. Here's all the items that I have in my inventory currently, which are just miscellaneous items. So what you'll do, if I want to put the item in the pad, I will click and drag. There we go. If I want this one, but say I want this to face the other way, I'm just going to simply right click it. Boom. And it did it. You can also, if I want to place a little table here, and say I want to put this plant on it. I'm going to click this plant, and I'm going to go over here to the bottom right, and I'm going to toggle place on surface. So now when I drag it up to this table, it sits on the table. Some items will work, but others normally don't. See how it's going behind the table? So if I just toggle place on surface, I can now put it on the table. There are some items as well that you can use what's called toggle state. So I don't have any in my inventory currently, but I'll buy something. So let's use the fireplace. Okay, I bought a fireplace. Now I'm going to edit the room, find where it is, bring it out, and now I can toggle the state, and it turns on. Now let's look at these. Okay, so I want this. I'm going to see if I can get this to go under the fireplace. So what I want to do is do my depth adjustment. If you want an item to go behind an item, you will go left. And you'll click it until it disappears under the item. See how that's working? If I want to bring this rock to where it's out from the fireplace, on top of it basically, I'll just click it to the right. And that's how that works. There's some other adjustments here, or things that you can do down here. So if I want to color my wall, let's say this. You can buy wallpapers. You can also change the color of the wallpapers with the paintbrush. So we could do like a little cyan blue color. Do all kinds of different colors the more you adjust. The colors. So yeah, same thing with floors. You can pick whatever floor you want. You can change the colors of it as well. So that is that. Any floor you can change the color, by the way, any pattern. or you can just do a plain floor. The next thing is you can save the pad. So if I'm finished here, if I'm satisfied with what it looks like, just click save and it keeps it. This one I believe I've never tested it. Let's test it now. I believe this wipes the pad completely clean. It doesn't. So that one's TBD. This one is a spawn point. So if someone were to join right now, they would spawn in the fireplace. We need to move that to where they don't burn their little bum. So I'm going to put them over here. So now when I save, I will show you. Now I will spawn here when I come back. So we'll go home, go to properties, go to relax, and I spawn here. You can also look at your inventory just without in edit mode. You can see what you have in your inventory. This is how you chat with people. Hello. You can also see a chat history. So if a bunch of people are talking, you accidentally miss something that someone had said, you can go back and you'll actually be able to scroll through the chat history. If you leave and come back, the chat history is cleared. It wipes it. Got little emojis here. So yes, that is that. Little community hubs, community spaces, community park. Take a peaceful troll through the community park, meet new friends, spend your time counting ducks. You can go to your pad as well. You can lock the room. So if you're in the middle of doing something, maybe doing a one-on-one talk with somebody, you don't want anybody joining you, you can lock your room and no one else can join. That's pretty much the gist of it there. We do have the store, the in-game store, like the actual store that kind of supports MegaPlanet. You have subscriptions, so you can buy the Mega Pass for $3.99. You get 25 gold per month. You get 2,500 credits per month. The Mega Pass nameplate, the Mega Pass chat emotes, and bypass community room player limits. You can do the Mega Pass Plus, which is the best value in my opinion, and it also says it. It's only $7.99. You get 50 gold per month and 5,000 credits per month. The reason I think this one is the best value is because every month a new limited item should come to the store, which would be like the gumball machine and the statue. These are once a month. So every month, if you have the subscription, you are guaranteed, if you choose, to get the one of each item, because there's always going to be one that's 50 gold most likely, and there's always going to be one that's 5,000 credits. Is how I assume it's going to work. Don't know because it's so new. That's how I assume it's going to work. You also get the Mega Pass Plus nameplate and the emotes. You bypass community room player limits, and then you also bypass the private room player limits. So that's the subscriptions that you can buy. You can also buy gold, and here's the different tiers of gold: 25, 52, 107, 220, and 575. And you can buy credits: 2,500, 5,200, 10,7, 22, 57.5. So if you're wanting to get a real big head start in the game, like if you're starting off like right now, I have purchased gold and I have purchased credits just to get the ball rolling, get it going a lot faster. This game is super addicting, and that's the whole scope of the game. Kind of is who can have the most rares, who can have the coolest looking pad, who can buy whatever they want to buy. Is how I play it. I love to buy and sell. I love to trade. I love to design things. And I love to have rares. The more rares you have, I guess is kind of more of a flex you can put on for other people. So I'm not bragging whatsoever, but when people join my pad, they always have a reaction, and I just love that. I love getting a reaction out of a pad that I design. This by no means is the richest player in the game type pad. I can add a lot more, but it will take some time and it will take some trading to get there. And that's what makes the game just so fun and so addicting. I want to look at the properties again just to clear something up. So I've ran into a few players that don't understand. They will buy a new property and they'll click on it and they're like, I can't get to my new property. The reason is because if you make a new property, you also have to put a room in it. So you also have to do this. So we'll make sure we click on Free Fallen, which is a new property. You'll just type in whatever you want to name it. Confirm the purchase there. Close it so it'll reload. I did that. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. You'll type extra and you'll hit new room within this new property. Why is it not? There we go. So now I have Free Fallen is the name of the pad, or name of the category here, and now I can go to extra, and this is a whole new property. It is not tied to this, my main stuff. It's a complete different one. So yeah, if you're struggling with that, you hit the properties, you have to, if you make a new property, you have to also make a new room within that property, if that makes sense. You can also change the icon to it, to whatever you would like to do. So if I wanted to make this like a cell pad, save the changes. And now this is where I would host my cells. So yeah. And there's so many different unique ways to make pads. The one that we were at earlier, the Lux Lounge, that one is really cool. I really like it. Let's go to it. So I just joined my friend's pad. This is his main pad, but I know he has a Lux Lounge. It's like a hangout area. So if I want to view my friend's other pads, I do the same exact thing. I'll just click over here on the properties to see his other places. So you can see this is OGMP Equinox's pad. We are here currently. This is his hangouts, and he has a Lux Lounge. Let's go visit the Lux Lounge. This is where we kind of hang out and just chit chat, get to know other people, all this other stuff. But so if you notice, I can't actually go in these areas. This is actually like the black area. You cannot go outside the pad, but you can put items out there just to kind of expand, to make the room look a lot bigger than it actually is. and just kind of make it stand out and pop a little bit. I really like when people do this. One of my really good IRL friends is getting started, and he's been trying to work on designing his little pad here. So he did the same idea of putting things on the outside just to make his room look a little bit bigger than it actually is. So yes, that is that's kind of the whole general idea of MegaPlanet there. Bunch of different stuff going on here. But yeah, guys, again, a lot of people that have probably already seen the videos probably understand the game. This is more intended for an outside audience, again, just to give them an idea of what this game actually is. Oh, we can look at the other stuff over here too, real quick. So we have news, and it tells you like the latest things that have come to the game, I guess, for the most part. You have daily rewards, so if you log in consecutive days, you can claim some XP and some credits. Settings shows like your statistics, so when you actually joined, what's your playtime, credit spent, gold spent, chat sent, store purchases, all the stuff that you need to know about yourself. You can look at your credit history, your gold history. You can change your name. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Daggone. You can change your email, change your password, go to your settings, delete your account. That'd be terrible if I accidentally clicked that. You can log out. But yeah, it's a very, very fun game in my opinion. I definitely recommend you at least try it out. There's tons of friendly people on here. You can we have actually a couple of friends and we donate to new players just to help them get the ball rolling a little bit, because not everybody has the luxury of buying credits and buying gold. So we like to give them a little head start, let them get a feel for the game, and then eventually they're on their own and they'll do their own thing. But yeah, if you guys are new, just keep an eye out for events, and we'll do like a donation event, so you can just join up in there. What we kind of base it off of is based on your wealth, your level, when you joined type thing, and basically the one with the least amount of wealth and the least amount of playtime is normally how we select who we're going to donate to. But if there's multiple, we will try to come together and give you a little something anyways. So, but yeah, guys, that I think is going to conclude the video. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.